All right, welcome everybody. This is Winnebago Talks, episode number 5. Hello everyone. Welcome to the 5th episode of Winnebago Talks already. It's a 1-hour radio show featuring the Winnebago into news, sports, and music. Join us every Tuesday as we discuss things that Winnebago talks about. Please, if you could, help us out. And we do have a Facebook page out there for those that are listening on our radio airwaves. If you can go to Winnebago, the Big Voice, and share this. And there's a lot of great information that we're going to have here today. And as always, we like to have our guest host help us out here. So we're going to get into some introductions. We have...
Good morning. My name is Bethani Redhorn. I'm the Winnebago Communications Office Manager.
And I'm Tyler Snake, WIN Office Circulation Manager. All
right. Usually we have this segment for breaking news. Do we have any breaking news? I know that there was a fire that happened yesterday in Winnebago, and we appreciate the Winnebago Volunteer Fire Department for being right on top of it. Prayers, and we hope everybody is safe. And yeah, it was pretty scary. I know that in that area it was south of town and stuff, so that was kind of some breaking news here. And we also are going to get into, did we ever give that t-shirt away for that price?
We're going to probably have to mail it out because I think the person that won is not from here.
Oh, okay. So we have some people out there that watch the stream and watch over the radio airwaves. Hey, also, if you have an opportunity, make sure that you get on your phone, go to www.winnebagotribe.com, look for the KWTN radio page, and you can get it anywhere you're at. So those people that want to listen to Winnebago Talks in Hawaii, you can do that there. You don't have to be in the area for tuning in your radio dial. So, as always, we have some very special guests with us. We have a lot of guests. That's really cool. I'm really excited. We have our Dear Dega segment, the Abiga, and we'll get into Dear Dega segment here. And we'll also have the answer is. We have a new leader. Tyler Snake is our new leader. Yeah, give her a round of applause. She won last week. So we're going to see, Bethany, are you up to the challenge here? The series is 2 wins. You got 1 win, and then you guys tied one of that series here. So this is the 5th one, and that's going to be wrapping up today's show. So Bethany and Tyler, how was you guys' weekend?
My weekend was good. Got to go down to Omaha and spend time with my boys again.
Cool. Omaha Zoo or something?
We went to Dave & Buster's and just went to the mall.
Man, Dave & Buster's is so expensive.
Holy
crap, man.
It's worth it, though.
How about you, Tyler?
It went pretty quick. I'm still continuing my car search. So this is my second announcement for someone hook me up.
Yeah, man. Help us out. We need some cars, some wheels here. I kind of made a rant other day on my Facebook page, and I said, man, I'm going to look into getting a horse with the gas prices and everything. I'm just going to go back to the old school and stuff. All right. Are you guys ready for Dear Dega? Should we do that, or you want to do your bagel bits?
Just real quick, just to give you an idea of the upcoming ones, we'll be talking about the Metalsmith class by Ho Chunk Renaissance, the Big Voices blessing we had on the 22nd. Kind of a big thing for us. Yeah, that was awesome. Appreciate Isaac and Tunny for helping us out. And then there was a tournament fundraiser for All West. It was a basketball tournament in Denver or Colorado. Which one?
Yeah, I wonder how the native teams did. Is it all native basketball tournament? Or I know it was huge. Sure. I've seen both reservations sent a lot of teams out, and so girls and boys. Good job on everybody.
And then the last one would be YCIC Suicide Prevention Presentation.
Why? That was yesterday.
Monday.
Yeah. That was. Me and Bethany went up there. Bethany, what'd you think?
I thought that was really good. I thought Chokati had some really good words of wisdom.
Chokati.
Yeah.
Definitely. He did the kind of the Encanto thing. He had a candle and everything, and then he put everybody to sleep and stuff. Yeah, you have to check that out for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of pretty cool and stuff like that. But Chokati, pretty awesome and stuff. So, anyways, we are going to get into our Dear Dega segment. We do have a studio audience here today, so maybe you guys can help us out as well. But here's the question. Help this person out. It sounds like it's from an auntie. I recently broke up with my man and want to meet new people. Where in Winnebago would be a good place to meet people that are single and ready to mingle? All right. So we kind of had this discussion when this question came in and stuff, you know what I mean? And, a while back and stuff, the places, they used to have dances. G&L Productions used to do dances and stuff. But, I don't know, where would you go in here in Winnebago?
Powwow's coming up.
The powwow, yeah. We got a powwow committee here that's going to help.
Some laps.
Definitely. Bethany, what do you think?
I think you might have to venture out. Nah, might not find that around here. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, so, but I think like nowadays and stuff, okay, so back in the days, back in high school, before, okay, I'm dating myself here. I graduated in 1999, but back in junior high and stuff, you have to pass the notes, you know what I mean? You have to write the notes and stuff when you go out with me and, pass it and stuff. But nowadays with social media and stuff, that's a whole new game changer, right?
It is, yeah.
You just gotta post. To be honest, no.
Oh, to be honest, and then some people can come out and kind of like,
they'll like it, and then you go message them something.
Wow.
Rate 1 to 10. No,
I think that maybe. For sure. Let's see.
We got someone, Mackie, who said, "Don't go to Tinder."
Don't go to Tinder. Okay, all right. So, did we ever give Auntie a kind of a solid answer? Powwows are coming up, so there's some special events coming up, and then there's a powwow coming up in April that we'll discuss. Maybe to the Auntie out there, go check that powwow out.
Yeah, that's the solid answer there.
For sure. All right. Next on, we would like to invite the Winnebago Public School. Tyler, we'll go ahead and call you back for The Answer Is coming up here. And we have a special event. We were there at the school yesterday in that beautiful theater. And we have the director of something that's going to happen this weekend, or starting maybe tomorrow. So go ahead and give us your introduction.
Hi, I'm Diana Spurk. I'm the music director at Winnebago Public School. We're putting on the musical, The Music Man Jr.
Music Man?
Yes. We have 2 matinees tomorrow for the kids at school, and another matinee for the high school on Thursday. Then there are 2 community performances, which will be at 6:30 on Thursday and on Friday.
Okay.
So, and it's free tickets, and we also have free T-shirts for as long as they last. So
awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that production. I know you guys are going to present for the school.
Yes.
And then we went to last year. We recorded
Singing in the Rain.
Yes.
It was amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously, if you've never been to a musical at the theater, the new theater, and then the production, you guys had like the lights and everything.
Yeah.
It was really awesome. And
I
stuff.
mean, there's probably 40 people involved in this whole production. And it's a lot of work. We've been working for 3 months.
Wow.
So hopefully it comes off well.
So it's free for everybody.
Yes.
And then T-shirts while supplies last. Mm-hmm. And up there, I know that you guys came out with the mask. Encouraged, but not required anymore.
Yeah, we don't have to wear the masks anymore. So that was really good for me for the musical.
Right, definitely. And then do you just walk in, or do you have to get tickets?
You don't have to have a ticket. Nope.
Okay.
We got plenty of room for everybody, and we hope you come out and support the kids. Should be a fun show.
So tell us about music. What is it?
Well, it's a story that's based in the Midwest, in a small Iowa town. And this guy comes in. He's kind of a con man salesman.
Okay.
And he starts trying to sell them band instruments and band uniforms and everything. The problem is he doesn't know anything about music.
Oh, wow.
And so he's just trying to make some money. Well, the people in the town are very stubborn and uppity. And the more they get to know Harold, he starts changing the town. He starts loosening him up a little, and then he changes, and he falls in love with the librarian, and it's just a really fun story. It's a well-known musical. It's been around for a long time, and they're even doing it on Broadway right now. So
wow, Broadway from Winnebago, Nebraska is a long way, but we do have some actors that are making their way up stages. Toby Bassett.
He just finished up with The Little Mermaid, and I took a group of kids to see that, and we had a ball, and he was fantastic. We all love Toby.
That's awesome. Well, congratulations on your production.
Thank you.
Hopefully, people, if you want to find more information, I'm sure the Winnebago Public School Facebook page will find some information on advertising the Music Man.
Yeah, and I just want to point out, we do have an elevator, so if you don't want to take steps and stuff, don't let that stop you. We just hope we get a good turnout.
Definitely. Awesome.
All right.
That's good to see you, too. I know that you do a great job with all the students up there and the actors. And
this is my final year. I'm retiring.
Are you really?
Yes, I am.
Oh, my goodness. Do you have somebody in mind to...
well, I think they interviewed somebody, but I don't know.
Okay. Then what are you going to do for retirement?
I'm going to see my grandkids.
Oh, good. Good. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Mrs. Spark, we appreciate you being here. Come in anytime. Maybe next time you could bring some of the kids to come up here and do a little snippet or something like that.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Thursday
and Friday at 6:30.
Awesome.
Okay.
Let's support our actors and our talent and stuff.
Yep, definitely.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Bye-bye.
All right.
Yeah. There we go.
All right, we're going to try that now.
You're red.
Good to go. All right. So, anyways, I'm sorry. Little technical difficulties, the joys of technology and stuff. But we're going to keep going here. But anyways, so name that tune, Baby Cakes.
Yes.
Tell us about Baby Cakes.
So basically, we're going to put little babies in, I think they're like toy babies, and we're going to put them in sheets of cake. And then we're going to have players search for them.
Oh.
Yeah. With their face.
Okay, cool. So good times. And how do you get into the game? You just have to earn entries, is that right?
Yes, so you can earn entries until I think right before the last game is about to be called. So you even have time Thursday. You just come down, and I believe every chance is 25 points. So come earn 25 points, and you can earn up to 5 chances a day. And then you can even earn 5 chances every day until the promo on your Players Club card. So you have to have a Players Club card. And then you just print kiosk tickets at the kiosk, and then you just put them in our barrel.
March Madness.
Yes.
Awesome. So this Thursday.
Yes.
All right. And then just kind of some questions about Native Star and stuff. As a manager, what do you enjoy about your job?
I just kind of like the aspect of I kind of get to do everything. I'm not just in an office just doing paperwork. I get to be out on the floor, and I get to be face to face with my customers, and that's really nice. And then it's also nice to get feedback from them, see what they like to see and everything. And one of the main things was more promos. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So we're gonna start trying to get back into that. COVID kind of had us sitting down a little bit, but now we're going to start doing promos again.
Perfect.
Yes.
And then what would you say? I don't know if you can say it. I don't know if but what was your biggest jackpot you ever seen win at a casino? Maybe it was your relative or anything like that and stuff.
Well, actually, I just seen the other day that someone at Lucky 77 won like 56,000 or something.
Wow, 56,000.
I saw that one too.
Yeah.
Dang, boy, we got to hit them up. No. And then you guys also have a restaurant down there.
Oh, yes, we do. We are looking forward to eventually start having dine-in again. We closed down the dining room kind of at the peak of COVID, but, we're working on getting back to in-person seating. And
I know that your specials and stuff, there's some good specials like
oh yeah, we're working on a special menu for next month.
Nice.
Someone did chime in, said ask her to bring back the daily specials for food.
Oh yes,
Okay.
we're bringing them.
All right, cool. So a lot of good things going down there at Native Star and stuff. And then entertainment, you know what I mean? Like we want to promote that, make sure that you bet within your means and, gamble. It's entertainment basically. And if you go down there to Native Star, man, you got some freaking stellar machines. They almost touch the ceiling.
Yeah.
They're so tall, and then the bells and whistles and colorful and neon lights and everything.
We actually are going to start changing out some machines, getting some new titles in. We're going to keep the favorites. I know everybody likes their favorites, but
Awesome.
We'll be getting some new machines hopefully in the next month or two.
Okay, well, we'll see you guys down at Native Star on Thursday for March Madness, and we appreciate you coming up. Caprile could join us anytime.
Yeah, thank you guys.
All right, so the biggest jackpot, 57,000, man. Could you imagine? 57.
Dude, I wish.
What would you do with that?
Man, I'd probably get another car, buy my own little spot somewhere secluded, and probably just get my family all taken care of.
Definitely. Next up, we'd like to call Ho-Chunk Renaissance Director, and this guy here is pretty special in my eyes. It's my brother, Louis. he was around here somewhere, but I'm not sure where he's at and stuff. But he's kind of behind the scenes and everything like that. But I'll give him some walking music. This is his kind of introduction music and stuff. But there it is. Go ahead and put the headphones on, and let's use that microphone there. But this is, I'll let him do his introduction. So.
Hello. Aho out there. Hija kishna ini karagiwi ho changrajda wanik choga hingaidi. Michael Rajda Blue Saint Cyr hingaidi hunchiki karach hija wawanakshana. Ho Chunk Renaissance Director wawanakshana. I'm also the director for the Ho Chunk Renaissance Department. My name is Blue Saint Cyr or Louis Saint Cyr, either or, depending what time of day. Morning I'm Louis, afternoon I'm Blue. Just kidding. No, but yeah, I'd like to thank you for having me here on today's episode.
Awesome. And you have some things that are going to be happening here. The debut, I've seen a post this morning that you guys will be debuting some videos and stuff. Talk about that.
Yeah, so back in January 2021, we were awarded the Living Languages Grant, funded by the BIA, Bureau of Indian Affairs. And with this grant that we were awarded over $100,000 to do a project that preserved our language and recordings, and also through visuals as videos.
Oh, cool.
So we hired a contractor, Eagle Eye Productions, and also known as Trisha.
All right.
So shall let her introduce herself.
Yeah.
She's going to be on the episode too.
Okay.
So, but she did an awesome job at doing that. Worked with community members, working with our fluent speakers, working with our staff, and getting a lot of content gathered by Dr. Elaine Rice,
nice.
Who's the coordinator for this project. So.
Awesome. Cool. And then, so the episodes will be premiering each day on the Tribe's Facebook at 1:00. And you have how many?
Correct. We have 6 videos that are going to be coming out, one every day at 1:00. So they'll be on the Winnebago Tribal page. And part of our objectives is to also premiere them. And so we wanted to do that to our membership near and far. And we know that we have a huge following with the Winnebago Tribal page. And again, with the Winnebago Ho Chunk language. So.
Man, you guys do a lot of good stuff. I know that there's a new billboard that went up. There's an app out there. And then you guys just debuted a huge project that was undertaken for a while. Maybe talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, so every year we try to have a big project, and one of our big projects over the years, we've had our language app. The next year we came out with our community classes, and then we came out with our language book, and then this year, last year COVID things kind of slowed things down, and then this year we wanted to come out with our videos, which is a huge project, and also earlier this month we debuted our website, and this website was also created by the staff, created by speakers past and present, and consolidating a lot of our materials so our tribal membership can download those, can access those, and have a central base to where to get content for our Ho Chunk language.
Wow.
So,
and then what's the website for that?
www.hochunklanguage.com, and it's Ho Chunk as HOCHUNK language.com.
So anybody that's listening to the airwaves, I know that somebody from Yankton said that they can get on their radio dial, KWTN, and then we have some people that said good morning from Vermilion, South Dakota, West Des Moines, and so the language out there, eventually one of the goals of KWTN, the Big Voice, is to get some radio content, maybe some lessons and stuff like that. And we want to invite you folks back to do that. But this is my brother, man. He's doing a lot of good things over there.
Definitely.
And the Ho Chunk Renaissance, there's just a lot of projects that are happening with you guys. And Bethany, we kind of had our discussions and stuff. And we're going to try to make it a point to learn some of the language, at least do our introductions. And I think you kind of sent out an email saying this is how you properly do introductions. And but those videos, I really appreciate them because 100 years, 200 years from now, they can look back and kind of learn all that stuff. So
correct. So one of the things that we found out when we, I came to the director, I'm going into my 6th year as the administrator over there at Renaissance. And during that time, we've understand that a lot of our children are getting a lot of the nouns, you know, and even our tribal membership. But how do they really develop the sentences? How do we put, you know, and make, you know, commands, and how do we make a basic sentence? And so we found that out, and how are we going to address that? So this is one way, and we know that, you know, reading a grammar book is not going to be really exciting, right? So let's try to make it entertaining and have a video, have our people we recognize, you know, and then put, you know, things better picture in that way, you know.
Right.
So I think it's, I watched them again this morning. I see a lot of community members that are on there, and it's kind of makes me feel good and happy that I see our people in these videos taking part in the language, you know, and even hearing our speakers. And that's something that you really will witness, is hearing our speakers use the language. And then, so they kind of go through them a little fast, but, you know, that's something there that you can pause, you know, and really digest if you need to. But it's something that, you know, there's about 20 minutes roughly for each episode. So if you tune into those at 1 o'clock, look at the Winnebago Tribal page and see who you can name and pick out there.
Okay.
So
see who made the movie
cut,
debut.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
And my brother also does other projects and stuff. He moonlights as the DJ. Back in the days, I was the one that was good, had the gift of gab, so I was on the microphone getting everybody hype. I was the hype man. And then I could never mix on the song transitions and stuff. So if people were dancing and then all of a sudden I come out with like La Bamba or something like that, and then everybody's like, what is this? But he would mix the songs and stuff back in the days when we used to have our GNL dances. But we got prom coming up. We'll be there for prom and everything. And then there's some... Okay, so Bethany recently debuted Bethany All Requests Live with Bethany. And did you see the top 5 for this week?
Oh, I seen a couple of them, yes. And, oof, you got a challenge there.
Okay, so Come and Get Your Love, Redbone, Champed Out. So they advance on.
Yep.
And then there's 4 new ones. Do you remember who they are?
Yeah, so 1 was Come and Get Your Love, which carried over from the week before. 2 is This Is How We Do It, Montel Jordan. 3 was Neon Moon, Brooks and Dunn. 4 was All Night Parking by Adele. And 5 was Every Chance I Get by DJ Khaled with Lil Baby and Lil Durk.
You know what that sounds like to me? It sounds like where you start off with the night. Let's start it off with Get Into Some Redbone, and then you get into Turn It Up with some This Is How We Do It, and then we're getting into a little After Hours of Neon Moon. Yeah. Then we get to the Crying episode with Adele, then we're going to Encore at the end.
No, it's actually backwards. Neon Moon was probably the one that's going to get some tears jerking, and then Adele's like that feel good.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here's what I'm gonna make a new rule. This is whoever wins the week before Thursday, which is Come and Get Your Love. We all have to sing it. Try to sing it. Okay.
All
so on a
right.
count of 3, we're gonna ready. Are you 1, 2, 3?
I'm like, oh, you guys just cute.
Come on, I'm the hype man here. You guys are supposed to help me sing it.
I don't know.
I'll do the beat.
I don't even know how to start something like that.
Ho Chunk Renaissance Director, Blue Saint Cyr, man. We appreciate you coming here. And like I said, come join us at Winnebago Talks. Anything else that you'd like to say?
Yeah, so that's one thing that we're looking at into as well, working with the communications office to get more Ho Chunk into the airways. So we'll kind of make more announcements, you know, hopefully this spring, or if not, you know, soon, to get some more Ho Chunk content out there so you can hear the language. But for now, I encourage all of our tribal membership and community members to visit our website at hochunklanguage.com for a lot of our announcements, for a lot of language content. So appreciate you having me today, Bethany and Garan. So yeah.
Can we give you a...
I'm gonna dance real quick. Dance my way out of here.
All right, there you have it, Ho Chunk Renaissance. So make sure you check out those videos that are going to be posted on the Winnebago Facebook page, and then they're going to be on YouTube later. So maybe we can display those as well. And
Yeah,
stuff.
definitely.
All right, who do you want to bring up next? We got some more guests coming on up here, so let's do it. Come on up, guys. Here's a microphone for you.
Didn't know words, just kept nodding at you guys.
Hey, why don't we pass this guy here? So we'll kind of just maybe help us out. Yeah, that's probably not on. So go ahead and throw the headphones on so you can hear yourself. Winnebago Talks. We got coming up. We have some more special guests and stuff, and we'll go ahead and get into our introduction. So go ahead and take it away.
Do you want to go ahead first?
Hello. Hinikaragi Hochankrajra Sepka Wawunangshana Egi Hoyaki Karatshana. I greet each and every one of you. They call me Blackfish, and I'm a member of the Fish Clan. And today we're gonna be promoting our powwow that we have going on April 23rd.
Awesome. Before we get into that, let's get everybody introduced here.
Hello, Hijikishna Hini Karigiwina Hochankrajra Chakshavguinga Higadena. I don't know if I said that right, but my name is Trisha, and my Ho-Chunk name is Eagle That Returns, and I am from Winnebago, tribe of Nebraska.
Welcome.
Sticks. Mdakuye Pitate Dopa Najiwian Macha Piksto. My name is Sunrose Ironshell. I am a new resident to Winnebago,
Okay.
welcoming
Yeah.
to the family. So I'm glad to be here in Winnebago land.
Awesome. And then you guys are here for what reason?
We are promoting the powwow, which will be coming up April 24th, Returning of the Thunders. Oh, 23rd.
April 23rd?
It's April 23rd.
Okay.
That's what, I think we have to.
Go ahead and speaking to that mic here. So Trisha, tell us, how did this powwow come about?
Basically, so we have, I think, just living in the city. I live in Sioux City. We have a lot of different First Nations that reside within Sioux City, and we just wanted to be inclusive to all nations, but also inviting to the neighboring nations too as well. We thought this is important because, living in the city, it's we have the traditional New Year's Eve, and and that's just not how we do things traditionally.
Right.
So we wanted to all come together. The Powwow Committee is consisted of Santee, Omaha, Winnebago. I think Adriana is Ponca too. So we just wanted to make a committee that was all inclusive to the return of Thunders. Really, the powwow is to celebrate that and to honor that, but to also take the time too as well to give each nation to kind of give their perspective of how that looks in their tribal ways.
Definitely.
So that's how that all came about. We came together and we wanted to and me being adopted when I was younger, I didn't get any of those teachings. And so now I'm older and I'm learning what this means or what's the significance. So and it's kind of challenging too when you live in the city because you're not really truly fully immersed in that. So we wanted to also kind of make that the point of this too as well. So
And then I wanted to give a shout out to Jim Hallam and Val Yukin at the Urban Native Center, who helped spark and create the Powwow Committee.
Awesome. Yeah, Jim from Nebraska Indian Community College.
Yes, yep. Jim's awesome.
And then, so what's your role in this year's celebration?
So I want to give a shout out to Kenny Provost and Brandy Baker. They're the ones that got a hold of me and asked me to be on their powwow committee. And I was nervous at first, and he informed me that everybody is more so new to being on a committee. So it kind of gave me a little encouragement to be a part of that. And I was really excited and still pretty excited about how it's coming along. It's coming along pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Is this going to be an annual thing? I know that they used to do like New Year's night for sobriety, and I was the master of ceremonies for many years, and NICC would sponsor that, and then Winnebago had theirs too as well down here. And the point is to because that night's kind of dangerous and a lot of alcoholism or whatnot. But would this be an annual thing, or are you guys gonna go back to, because of the pandemic, go back to New Year's night?
Yeah, this is So far as it's going to be an annual thing, and this year it's going to be one, and next year they're shooting for two.
Wow.
2 days.
Okay. 2-day celebration.
2-day celebration.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. What's this year's highlight as far as the powwow celebration? Is it
It's more so just going to the returns of thunders to celebrate. The thunder wakes up the creation and the animals and everything that's asleep during the winter. So that's more so what it's based on, is the return of thunders.
And what time does it start, and how many grand entries do you guys have?
Doors open up at 9 a.m. the 23rd.
10 a.m.
Oh,
Sorry.
10 a.m. Sorry about that.
So
schedule
usually
here.
there's nothing really happening at 10 a.m., but it's the vendors that usually come in at 10 o'clock to start
So
setting
we'll
up.
have set up around 8, and then.
Go ahead and use that microphone.
Oh, sorry. So our schedule is we have set up for us at 8 a.m. Then 9 a.m. is kind of like, we come in. 10 a.m. is when the doors open. Registration starts at 11. And then, let's see, it says 12 p.m. Darrell Grant will do a prayer. 1 p.m. is grand entry. And then we do have... there's like honor songs, giveaways, potato dance at 4. So to that auntie that was looking for the uncle,
Okay.
come
Answer.
participate.
There
There's a
we
potato
go. We got an
dance.
answer. Let's
Okay. So, and then we have a 5 p.m. meal, which I'm really excited because we have different indigenous, people that like do their fry bread. I think we have Chef Anthony Warrior who's gonna come in and make some bomb soup. Like he's so good. And then 6 p.m. it looks like significance or meaning of the return of thunders. And then 7 p.m. grand entry. And then I think cash out. We're trying to have everything done by 9 p.m. but we all know how things go, so it might go a little bit later than that. But that is tentatively what we have planned right now. So
Awesome.
And be on the lookout for a lot of vendors, because when we first put it out there, we got a lot of sponsors who wanted to throw down on food. So there's going to be a lot of food, like bring your Watecha buckets, because we are sponsoring a meal, so there'll be a free meal. But then we have a lot of food vendors, like La Juanita's is going to park their food truck outside. So we might have a few other food trucks coming outside too. So I know there'll be lots of food, and we already have, about 15 vendors. And so
wow, 15 vendors.
Yeah.
Nice. That's gonna be save the date, folks. April, that Saturday. And I know that the Winnebago Tribe, the folks came down here and they asked for sponsorship. So the Winnebago Tribe definitely, getting back to celebrations and powwows and everything. Do you know if it's gonna be live streamed? Go ahead and use that microphone.
Oh, we are in the process of finding the live stream. We would love to have it live stream. We're just trying to figure out all the pieces, and so we have a little bit of time. So that's kind of like our plug there is, if you would like to donate, we have a Facebook page. It's Return of the Thunders Powwow. Otherwise, you can reach out to Adriana Hoffman. I don't know if anybody is interested. I'm sure they can get in contact with you, Garan. And, if you want to throw down a couple bucks.
KWTN at WinnebagoTribe.com for those listeners.
Okay. And then, we're definitely just trying to make this all inclusive. We are super appreciative of all of our sponsors that have donated it so far. I think all of the tribes have pretty much, chipped in. I'm going to, talk about the categories. There's traditional, golden age, men's 18 and under. We have tiny tots. What else is there? We'll do so we have veterans coming in from there's different flags that are going to be honored there. Admission is free. However, we will have a free will donation, kind of like a bucket at the beginning. So
awesome.
And then, do you want to talk about the drums at all? A
big highlight of a powwow celebrations. They look at the poster and say, "Well, who's the host drum and stuff?" And that brings a lot of people in. Who do we got this year?
Yeah, from Santee we have Monto Pejuta.
Oh, nice.
From the Omaha relatives to the south, we have Whitetail Boys, and from Winnebago, we have New Breed.
Oh, cool.
So they'll all be host drum.
Yeah, right there in Sioux City, because there's a lot of different tribes and stuff. Nebraska alone has the 4 tribes: Ponca, Santee, and Omaha and us. And but yeah, in Santee, there's a lot of people that live from Siston and the relatives over there, Rosebud, Pine Ridge, everywhere and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys, thinking of those host drums representing those tribes. That's a good job.
For sure. I do want to say too, our Powwow Committee, I'm just really thankful. We have a lot of youth or younger people that are really stepping up, and I'm really impressed. And it's been awesome working with everyone. So, and seeing everything come together, we have the thought and then it transform into this. So, did you have something to say?
I just want to give a shout out here. I see Adriana Hoffman is watching. Back in the days when I used to work for NICC, she helped me out, and she did a voiceover for me. And here's her voiceover. I still use it to this day. What? Listen.
You are listening to the Guaranteed Show.
That's her. That's her famous voice right there, man. So that's. I just want to send a shout out. It's good. Haven't heard from her in a while and stuff, so I gotta.
Yeah, she's been awesome. She's been taking notes, making sure we're on track, making sure we do our follow-ups with all of the donations and everything. Here on her notes, it says that we will have 4 specials that are winner take all.
Oh.
The grass dance, men's traditional, jingle dress, and applique.
Awesome.
And that's winner take all in those. And the potato dance is $300.
Cool.
Yeah.
Dang,
so there's a big
boy.
emphasis on that, springtime.
Now I know
couple
I hosted the potato dance before and stuff, and as a master of ceremonies and stuff, but just make sure everybody, get that grease off, you know what I mean? Then you'll be all right. That helps, you know what I mean? Because I've seen somebody, real greasy for it, and then that potato just drops off and stuff. For those that don't know, the listeners that don't know, basically you just try to dance with a potato between you and your partner and try to keep it there as long as you can, and then there's different moves that go through. So the last couple standing is your winner. It's a real good time.
And then once you're together, they'll be turn around, and if you can turn around without dropping the potato, or maybe drop it down, and you have to go down really low, but keep that potato going.
Sure.
So that'll be a fun one. And our head man dancer is Chris Denny, and then our head woman dancer is Kylie Merrick.
Awesome. Okay.
And lastly is that I do a few live things to non-native communities. And one of the questions I just got last week was, can they go? And I was like, yes, this is a social event. So all you non-natives out there, come one, come all, bring your friends, bring your wallet, come check us out.
Yeah,
it is definitely social. And, there's a lot of questions that we get, and no question is a wrong question. We'll be an open book. So if you're there and you don't know anything, come ask the Powwow Committee, and we'll talk it through, or we'll let you know what's going on, what grand entry is all about. And then plus the arena director is really good at that. And so just we're welcoming everyone. Welcome everyone.
All right. We appreciate you folks being here today, coming on down, and join us anytime. And we'll see you guys at that Saturday celebration.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming on in and stuff. Yeah, for sure. USD is happening this weekend, their powwow celebration.
Oh, okay.
And then there's Iowa City that's happening over in Iowa. Me and my son are going to head on over there to Iowa City. We got asked to provide the sound for that. And then I know UNL is going to have a celebration and everything. So at this time, we'd like to invite Sunshine Thomas Bear to come down to the microphone if she's out there. She might be, is anybody? Yeah. And Jordana, why don't you come on up here? Bring your chair up here. We also have another special guest and stuff. So,
yes, ma'am.
Welcome, ladies. And we're going to start with Jordana. Go ahead and throw the headphones on. And here's your microphone. This is Winnebago Talks every Tuesday from 11 a.m. We might run over a little bit, but that's okay and stuff. But Jordana, I know you did some work for Angel Decorum Museum. I seen that you guys did a lot of, came out with the logo and everything. Yeah. And just tell us about who you are and kind of what you do.
Yeah, so hi Nipi, everybody. My name is Jordana Bass. I am a member of the Winnebago tribe. My Ho-Chunk traditional name is Hataja Maniwinga, and that means walking in the light. And I come from the Bear Clan. I have my associate's degree in graphic design from Salish Kootenai College, and more recently, I'm a recent graduate from the Institute of American Indian Arts out of Santa Fe, New Mexico, and my degree for that is cinematic arts and technology.
Dang! Congratulations, that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you guys. And currently, I'm actually I'm an online student at the Los Angeles Film School for the writing for film and TV. And currently I'm actually the new editor of the W.I.N, so I'm really grateful for the opportunity for to be able to do that job. And more recently, I actually did work with Sunshine and the Angel Decor Museum since October, I think. Since October, and I did a lot of the rebranding and everything, and did a lot of the social media stuff, and that has been really fun, and I really enjoyed working with them. They really taught me a lot, and I really appreciated that opportunity because growing up, I wasn't real aligned with my cultural, teachings and everything. But since I worked up there, they really opened my eyes to a lot of things, and it made me realize, I really want to learn more about my cultural ways and apply those things to a lot of the work that I'm doing. Because one of the ending projects that I worked on with the museum is a short film that is going to be for the Winnebago community, and that will be involving a lot of our tribal members. A lot of our tribal members will be actors, and a lot of our crew members are from the community as well. So right now I'm working on funding for that, and so hopefully you guys, I'll post that on my social media and everything, and get that out there. It's going to be an Indiegogo fund, and so hopefully you guys will be able to donate to the cause, because I feel like within the community, we need a lot more opportunities for, our creators and our storytellers, because, us as Indigenous people, that's a part of who we are, is storytelling. And I just feel like today, with a lot of the technology that we have, we can find new ways to tell those stories in a new, modern and contemporary way. So that is that's a lot of, I guess, my purpose in what I'm doing and everything.
Cool.
So, and yeah, just like kind of mentioned, I'm also working with you guys as well. So I'm grateful for that. And I'm really hoping to do a lot for the newspaper and hopefully work on a lot of the rebranding and everything, because so I'm really excited about that. And I think everybody's doing a really great job with all the things that we have now, because I know that, growing up, I wasn't, we didn't have this kind of technology, and I feel like for myself, I wouldn't have taken so long in school if our youth, if we had these kinds of opportunities for our kids. So I'm really excited for the future and everything. So
welcome aboard. Thank you for that introduction, definitely. And she's doing a lot of good things. Congratulations and everything.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Sunshine Bear Thomas.
Thomas Bear.
Okay, Thomas Bear. I apologize. Go ahead and on this day.
Okay, so this day in history, I'm going to talk about maple sugaring.
Oh.
Our relatives up north are just getting done with their season. Maple sugaring is done by tapping trees for their sap, which is later processed and boiled into maple syrup. In Ho-Chunk, maple sugar is known as Na Dani Ju. Depending on the weather, maple sugaring season typically takes place in late winter and early spring. So right now we're at the tail end of the season. Maple sugaring is a very traditional Ho-Chunk activity for this time of year. And in the past, the tribe would set up temporary camps in areas where there were a lot of trees for tapping. In the past, we would dry up the maple syrup into bricks for storage and transportation. You could use maple syrup on more foods than just like pancakes. There are lots of recipes out there for cooking it, like with wild rice, or have it with walnuts. Maple syrup, while it should be used in moderation, it also contains a lot of nutrients and antioxidants. You don't get with like normal sugar or the artificial sugars that we intake a lot of the time. Tapping the trees for syrup doesn't permanently harm the trees, so it's sustainable. Compared to Wisconsin, you won't find many sugar maple trees here in Winnebago, which is kind of why we've lost it. However, you can tap trees like black maple, red maple, silver maple, box elder trees, and even walnut trees. Of course, the taste is different. It varies between tree. The immersion classroom at the public school was able to visit with Jordan to the tribal farms. Was that last month?
Yes.
Last month. And they were kind of able to see the process a bit of tapping walnut trees. So I just wanted to encourage families to learn a bit more about it. It's something that we've lost and we really need to get back into it. And maybe next year a group of us could go up north, with our relatives and tap some
That'd be
trees,
awesome. I would love to see that. And I know that the tribal farms kind of did a section on that as well, the Winnebago tribal farms. And so, but yeah, I mean, probably the taste is delicious and different variations. And our people that cook around here can really get creative with some of the ingredients and stuff. And it would be nice to definitely. Cool. Also, you have a couple and some more announcements. What do we have?
I'm on the Powwow Committee, and I just wanted to give an update regarding Powwow.
This is Winnebago Powwow.
Yep, Winnebago Powwow. Right. Yes. Yes, to clarify. So it's July 28th to the 31st of 2022.
Is it going back to 4 days, or is this going to be 3 days?
4 days.
4 day powwow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Right. So right now I don't have too many updates, just that they are accepting bids on crowns, sashes, and a head cook. Oh, okay. So that head cook must have a menu for 2 meals a day for the 4 days that we are having powwow.
Awesome.
And then we need 2 crowns and 2 sashes for our princesses that will be picked this year. So that's the update I have for that. I'm excited to work on it. And
now, if they want to submit a bid or find more information about being a head cook or being princess, where do they go?
They would email me to submit their bids. So it's sunshine.bear@winnebagotribe.com.
All right. And are you guys still accepting Powwow Committee members?
We are still accepting Powwow Committee members.
Okay. Yep. And so I know that Gordon's on there, and I think Tara.
Yep.
And yourself, and there's a couple others and stuff. But I mean, if for those listeners out there, Winnebago tribal members that want to make a difference, Winnebago Powwow is huge. It's kind of our thing. The celebration is older than the state of Nebraska, and we honor our veterans and
we honor Little Priest,
Chief Little Priest, and the Company A Scouts and stuff. So definitely, if those listeners out there, if you want to join the committee, just go and see Tyresha down there at the Edmond office. There's a application and
there's also one online.
Oh, okay.
Well. If you go to Winnebago Tribe and committees, there's a online application.
I know
which
that
would be easier.
Hopefully the poster comes out pretty soon. I know that you guys are meeting every day.
Me and Jordana have a meeting today.
Awesome.
So yeah, we're trying to get that going. I just got on, so we're.
So April, then after that's May, then June, and then
it goes by fast.
July,
so my suggestion would be, I know dancers are already getting ready. I think Gathering of Nations is coming up as well. Snap. So
Denver was huge and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, all right, so Auntie out there that needs to find a man and stuff, put that one on your calendar too, right?
Add that to the list. The Powwow Trail.
Powwow Trail. That's the best place to meet people, I guess. Right. Well, thanks, Sunshine, for that and the updates, and hopefully everything goes well on the Powwow Committee. And
it will go great.
Awesome.
Yeah, positive vibes.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Well, with that, we thank Jordana and Sunshine for coming in.
Thanks.
You might have to help Bethany here. She's on this next game. The answer is here. She gets a lifeline and stuff, so she might. But yeah, are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Okay, so folks, here is the moment of truth. We're gonna try to see who is gonna be the winner of this section of The Answer Is.
I always do this.
It's a trivia, and you got to answer 5 questions. If you get them correct, the most questions right will be this week's winner.
I was trying to go get Tyler.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
A lot of pressure on you this week. You got a lot of fans out there that are rooting for you. Hey, but before we get into this, though, plug your Thursday show.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so every Thursday we'll be having All Requests Live with Bethani, that is I, and it's from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And you can send in a song request to kwtn@winnebagotribe.com, or you can text 402-922-3347. And we can play just about anything. Excuse me. We need to be able to have the clean version, of course. And you can also go vote on Winnebago the Big Voice for the top song of the week.
I love it. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. The March Madness basketball tournament is down to the final 4 teams. Each round is known and called something. So, for example, the first round is called round of 64. The second round is called round of 32. Then it goes Sweet 16. Then it goes Elite 8. When there are 4 teams remaining, what is that round called?
The Final Four.
The Final Four? Your answer, you're going to lock that in?
Yeah.
The Final Four. Does anybody have a pen? Thank you. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. This year's tournament.
Why it's different every year?
Yeah, it's different every year. But I mean, this year's tournament, they're going to call it the Final Four. Yeah?
Yeah, they're
Okay,
going to call
all right.
it the Final Four.
Question number 2. Yesterday at the school, YCIC had a cyber bullying presentation for all high school students. Really good, by the way. YCIC is also our neighbors right over here across the street. What does YCIC stand for?
It's the Youth Crisis Intervention Center.
Okay. Youth Crisis Intervention Center. All right. Question number 3. Paulie Gauthieri, Christopher Moltisanti, Sylvia Dante, and Jennifer Malfi are characters of what TV series?
I'll be like, you who? No, I'm just kidding.
Sound like you're out? No.
Yeah. Shoot, I don't even know. It doesn't ring no bells. I'm gonna use my lifeline.
Are you gonna use your lifeline?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody?
I don't know who those
Does
people
anybody
are.
know out there who that is? Okay. Paulie Gaultieri, Christopher Moltisanti, Sylvia Dante, and Jennifer Malfi are characters of what TV series? That's the character names in that TV series. It's the greatest TV series of all time.
Oh, I know what it is.
What
It's
is it?
Yellowstone, isn't it?
Yellowstone? Okay.
I'm just gonna go with it because
All right.
that's your favorite.
Yellowstone. That is my favorite, man. All right, question number 4. Ho Chunk Inc. and Ho Chunk Capital announced that they will be opening a new 43 apartment building in South Sioux City in that new development area by the river. It was featured in the Sioux City Journal recently. What is the name of this new development project?
It's the one that's under HCI.
Yep.
Shoot, it's like. Let me think. So since I answered my own question, do I still get my lifeline?
Did she? No, you used it. You announced it.
It's like, geez, I don't know. It's like 2.0 Village. I don't know.
2.0 Village?
Yeah.
Okay, 2.0. I don't know. There's a 1.0 up there in South Sioux City, but we'll go with it. All right. Okay. Here's the next question here, folks. All right. Now, this is a lyrical question. Remember we were talking about lyrics and stuff? Let's see here. So, what hit song did these lyrics come from? I know you're scared of the unknown. You don't want to be alone. I know I'll always come and go, but it is out of my control.
Say it again.
Okay. I know you're scared of the unknown. You don't want to be alone. I know I will always come and go, but it's out of my control.
I don't know, man. Sounds like something Michael Jackson would say, or maybe The Temptations, or.
Oh man, you
I'm just
spanned a
kidding.
lot of decades there. Who are you gonna go with? What song do you think that's from?
I have to say the song.
Yeah. Is your Facebook down? Is it
Yeah,
down?
I'm
Okay,
looking
just
at
want to make sure.
OBS.
All right.
Is it like? Can I ask for a hint?
It's a hit song.
It's a hit song.
Yeah.
Is it like newer, older?
Yeah, it's newer. I would say 2000s on up.
It's out of my control. You got me there, man.
Give me a guess.
Trying to think. Sorry, my brain's just empty right now. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with
Temptations? Michael Jackson?
Yep, Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson or Temptations?
Michael Jackson.
Okay, Michael Jackson.
Even though you said it was newer.
There's a song called Michael Jackson. All right. We are ready for Tyler. Oh, okay. Yeah, we are ready for Tyler to come on in. So let's get Tyler on up here. I gotta play Tyler's intro music. Once again, Thursday, starting at 11 till 1 p.m. All requests live with Bethany. If you want to get some requests in, some shots out. We also appreciate everybody that helps us out, but Tyler is going to be on her way. Who do you think is going to win this answer? Appreciate everybody that's commenting on Facebook and helping us out with the answers. Here's Tyler. Here she is. All right. So she did pretty good. She did really good this year. Or this year. This year.
She's trying this year.
I was pretty proud of her. How you feeling? You're the champion from last week, man. So
She said you threw some curveballs, so I don't know.
you don't know? You haven't been watching Facebook or anything?
I was for doing the technical difficulties, but I got off. before.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure and stuff. Okay, here we go. Question number 1. The March Madness basketball tournament is down to the final 4 teams. Each round is known and called something. So, for example, the first round is called Round of 64. The second round is called Round of 32. Then it goes Sweet 16, then the Elite 8. When there are 4 teams remaining, what is that round called?
Final 4. I don't know.
The Final 4. You said
The Final 4.
that answer is correct. Both of you guys, 1 and 1. Good job. Give them a round of applause. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Question number 2. Yesterday at the school, YCIC had a cyberbullying presentation for all high school students. YCIC is also our neighbor up here by their building. What does YCIC stand for?
Youth Crisis Intervention Counseling.
Youth Crisis Intervention Counseling.
You're looking at me like it's wrong. I'm gonna go with it.
You gonna go with it? Yeah. That answer is, let's see here. Wrong. She got it right. Youth Crisis Intervention Center. Yeah. So there we go. We have a score of 2-1. I told you she did pretty good. Here we go. Question number 3. Paulie Gualtieri, Christopher Maltisante, Sylvia Dante, and Jennifer Malfi are characters of what TV series? That's their names in the TV series. It's the greatest TV show of all time.
Same again.
What is that?
The name, same again.
Oh, okay. Paulie Gualtieri, Christopher Maltisanti, Silvio Dante, and Jennifer Malfi are characters of what TV series? What do you think? Give me something here.
I don't get no thing, huh?
You don't get no lifeline this time. Yep, the champion don't get a lifeline.
You were the winner last week.
What do you think? It's so hard, huh? It's so hard, yeah.
Shows like that.
I know you.
Guess and say Res Dogs.
Res Dogs. Okay, that answer is wrong. She said Yellowstone. Audience, help me out. Who is it? They don't even know. The greatest TV series of all time is The Sopranos on HBO.
I would have never known.
You guys got to get that one. The greatest line in Sopranos, I looked it up and stuff. I mean, it's kind of funny and stuff, but it's about these mafia bosses and everything. But the one guy, the boss, he says, "Let me tell you a couple of 3 things."
Just looking at you.
Bethany's not impressed. Let me tell you a couple of 3 things. You know what I mean? Okay, anyways. that one didn't fly off the right. But you got to get, like over there on the East Coast, they say things different,
Yeah.
Like quarter, they call it quota, you got a quota? So anyway, let me tell you a couple of 3 things. Anyways, question number 4. Ho Chunk Inc. and Ho Chunk Capital announced that they will be opening a new 43 apartment building in South Sioux City in that new development area by the river. It was featured in the Sioux City Journal recently. What is the name of this new development project? What is that called over there?
Flats.
Right now, Bethany is got 2 right. You have 1 right. Question number 4.
Flatwater. Something.
Flatwater. By the river. Missouri does that.
Flatwater Bend? Is that the
Flight Waterbend?
The music does it.
I know.
You're going for the $1 million. Come on now.
For all the marbles, huh?
Yeah. What do you think? Flat Water Bend?
Yeah.
Okay, like Blackbird Bend. Flat Water Bend. That answer is.
I didn't get it right either.
What'd you say?
I can't remember.
You said 2.0.
Yeah.
And I said, I didn't even know they had a 1.0 up there. Anyways, but it's called Flatwater Crossing. Flatwater Crossing. You almost had it. You seen it in the newspaper or something, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen it on Facebook too.
Okay, here we go. Here's a musical question. Think about all the music in your head. This is coming from a hit song. Where did the lyrics come from? I know you're scared of the unknown. You don't want to be alone. I know I always come and go, but it is out of my control.
I know.
It's a hit song, and she was saying a song from the 70s. No, it's not. It's 2000 on up.
Oh, I'm mad.
I was born in 99.
Yeah, so you probably know it. You know what I mean?
Say it again, like sing it.
Okay. I know you're scared of the unknown. You don't want to be alone. I know I will always come and go, but it is out of my control. You don't know. Give me a guess. Give me a song guess. Like.
I'm just gonna say something by the weekend. It sounds a little dramatic.
A little drama.
Yeah.
All right. That answer is. Okay. What is it, audience? Post Malone.
And I'm mad because I love that song. and it
Post
didn't ring no
Malone.
bells.
Bethany should have sung it.
Right here.
But it's out of my control, and you'll be left in the dark.
That is it. Right there. So with a score of 2-1, you only got one this time, girl. We have a new champion. Bethany is our champion this week. There you go. You have a new champion. Congratulations.
I said I studied.
How does it feel to win? No.
It's been a long time.
So we have
No, I'm just kidding.
the acceptance speech. Oh, we ain't even gonna talk about that. What happened at the nope. But anyways, before we get off the air here, what do we have coming up? We have issue week. Deadline is Wednesday. Comes out Saturday.
So if anybody hears this right now and they want to submit something to the W.I.N and hopefully get it printed, you could email me at tyler.snake@Winnebago Tribe.
And
4:30 tomorrow.
Thursday, what do we have?
Thursday, we have All Requests Live with yours truly from 11 to 1. If you want to submit a song request, you can send that to kwtn@winnebagotribe.com or 402, or you can text 402-922-3347. Just let us know your name, the song that you want to request, and you can even include a little message if you want, like, I dedicate the song to Tyler.
Shout out.
And
Will
then,
you be doing birthday shouts out? on it?
Yes, we welcome that as well. Congratulatory, any good news.
So the girl that announced that she broke up with her man, is that kind of something that to celebrate? Can you announce that? No, I'm just playing. I was like, Okay, folks. Thank you for joining us at this edition, the 5th edition of Winnebago Talks. And every Tuesday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., join us here at KWTN 100.9 FM, Allen, Nebraska. The Big Voice, the official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska. Have a good rest of your day.